aliveness. Yeah, that would be a good idea. So I've had an idea to get this camera set up in a nice, neat way, but it just does not seem to be working how I was planning. Interesting. I think I could get it if I was going right here. So would the equivalent happen just right here? I might. So maybe I just need to get a little tripod. Okay, I think I have a tripod over here, and we might. The one problem, though, is tripod right here. You'd be able to see the camera. Well, hello, killer. You get to see a little bit of behind the scenes. I just decided to try out a little bit of a new camera angle. Because whenever I watch other people's streams, whoa! Expecting storms! Subscribed for 11 months. Wow. I feel like every single month it just gets more and more crazy. It's like insane. So thank you for sticking around with me for that long. That's insane. We're almost to a year I've been doing streams. So, what should we do for our big 1 year live streams? Maybe I should do that 12-hour stream. Just what it will be is streaming one of those really big Lego sets. We do it for the... Or what we could do is go through, do like a little bit more of that classic streaming video editing. What is the other stuff? Stream a little bit of Zelda and then do Legos. So we do all of the same stuff. All the stuff in one day. That could be kind of cool. That could be fun. Okay. Let's see what this will look like. So I'm going to get at least view 3. So you'll all get to see me. And then, no, view 3, yeah. And I'm going to take a look. So this angle that I'm going to be giving is an angle I wished whenever I watch someone else build Legos. The lighting's kind of bad for it though. So, here's the angle. Ooh, that's kind of bad, but look at how big my arm is. So I'm just throwing it in. We're going to see how this angle works. But first off, the thing is really bad lighting. That's what I can see is I have not crafted the lighting, oops, for this area. So we gotta do that first. And get the iPad out of the way. Yeah, the shadows are just not that good. So yeah, that's maybe, and then it's not too bad on this camera. Let's see in the camera, but that's looks bad. I need to have that in a different spot. Yeah, this camera angle is not turning out quite like I was wanting. So like if I turn it more, yeah, we just can't do it. This above head looks better than the others. You can see more what's going on. Okay, get out of here, little camera. And yeah, I'll just take this off. Whew. So we can put those there. That all works. I just feel way more cluttered than I normally do. So we need to fix that. Just get these camera. Normally it's on the other side. And then take care of these. The things were not working out like I want them to. Alrighty, the thing we're doing now, oh, I forgot to grab the bricks for this though, is we are going to be adding to our wall of bricks, and we got many gifters and many cheerers, so we're going to have to get 6 bricks. Let me go grab those bricks. I thought I had them, but I did not. Whoopsies. I'll be back. This wall is gonna get so much bigger today. Alrighty, the people we have for cheer, and Farmer Spence is not at the top of any of them. We got Kabuki Oso, then Chappy San, and Soy Funny 23. So Kabuki Oso, let's just double check. was Cheer 1 in... this is all for April. Because we're now in May. No, we're in June, so this is for May. May 2021. Chappie San got Cheer 2 for May 2021. Soy Funny got Cheer 3 in May 2021. Now for the gifted subs. Chappie San got number 1. That the Frickin' got number 2. And Chaotic Duck got number 3. So Chappie San gift 1 of May 2021. That the Frickin' gift 2 of May 2021. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I can't hide this in there anymore. We're gonna have to hide it over here. So, the tower. How shall we build it? We need more stability. I think what we could do is do a pyramid. Like so. Ba-da-da-da-da. I like this. This is cool. Let's take our picture. For the updated cheer tower. And for Twitch. Well, hello, Chappie San. Chappie San. Guess what? Because of your generosity in cheering and in gifting subs last month during May. Your name made it onto here twice, actually. Boom. There you go. Okay, that one's... the handwriting's a little whack. Don't take offense. I write everyone as best as I can. Some are better than others, not for any particular reason. So, your name is officially on the wall of bricks. Now we're going to build other types of walls of brick. The wall is, or this little Lego wall, is just a little way of me saying thank you. Because I am very grateful for all the support anyone gives. And sorry we got a rainfall. I didn't think anyone was going to be using it, but I guess we're going to be in the land of rain, but it's all just chill stuff when we're live streaming. If I was doing a video, which I was recording some Lego videos earlier today, and it's just annoying when I press the record button and then start recording, and then someone just walks in or goes around, makes some sort of noise. It's like, no! Or after I do a whole little shot, like, oh yes, it's perfect, almost done, and someone just busts through the door saying, guess what? We just did this. Like, no! I almost had it. I almost had the video all done. Now it's some. But I just have come to say I can't take the live streams too seriously. But like, I take them seriously. I don't know what's the best way to say what I'm meaning. I can't take them, be like, oh, I feel like I have to have control over everything. I have to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I can't control the world. That was my sing mode, redeemed by myself. So, if any of you redeem sing mode now, I have sung sufficiently for any sort of singing that you would like to hear from me, because I do not have a good singing voice normally, and right now, with my voice sounding a little bit off because there might be a little bit of allergies, but still because of that concrete. It's getting better, but like, my throat doesn't hurt. Maybe you just have eternally shortness of breath. I don't know. So after this, later this evening, I was going to exercise, but that would have hurt. So yeah, we got some exercise that we'll do, because it's good for the body when you're in this state of bah. This kind of looks like a fun bag to be doing. I'm currently liking it. This the type of things we're doing. It doesn't seem too monotonous or crazy. Alrighty. One thing that I heard today or yesterday is, I felt like I heard something about this before, but it's been a little bit more officially rumored or something, that Lego is making a set, the Titanic. They're making a big Titanic ship. The set, apparently their price has been revealed or released to, I think this is rumors from like stores that have gotten it, like maybe in different countries. But the rumors said that it's like a $650 set for the Titanic. Now, I've bought some insane sets, and like I just finished the Hogwarts Castle, and that one was amazing. I just finished and made a video on it today, talking about how I do think it's worth $400. Well, like, if you're going to spend $400 on Legos. But the $600 Titanic, I don't think that's going to be something for me up my market. Nope. Like, I have zero connection to the Titanic. It's like, I've heard of it. It'd be cool because Titanic's kind of popular. But beyond that, it's going to be along the same lines of the Coliseum, where people hype and talk about it for a lot when it first comes out, but it will soon kind of go out of style. And I wonder if that's kind of what's going to happen with the Daily Bugle. That was another one that just released. I'm already not seeing as much stuff about it. But Daily Bugle, I think I'm going to get Oh, I've been kind of planning and thinking about how I'm going to display some different stuff, like where to put it. And so what I've been thinking is I actually just got the Jurassic Park set. I'm going to put that at the top of this shelf. Maybe. Maybe it's another big set. I could put Ninjago Gardens. I may actually do the Ninjago Gardens. Yeah, probably, because that's going to be easier to dust. This stuff does not get as dusty down here in the basement as upstairs. Sometime I could give a whole house tour, be like, here is the Legos through the house. But I'd want to do it because essentially I have 2 areas. I have my Lego room in here, so there's not really much to show, but slowly it's kind of branching out, so it would be neat to do that. Alright, I'm gonna let my voice rest just a little. I know I say this all the time. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything for a little bit, and I just say stuff. But that's, I'd say, a gift. It's a good talent. I'm totally okay with that. For me, it's like harder to not say anything than... The weird thing is I can be or am, I don't know if timid, but just not always. I'm not someone that has to like go to a party or go to an event and talk all about it and talk to everyone there. I'm not that big of a talker. But then it's funny because when I come on stream and when I'm streaming by myself, so essentially when I have the floor to myself, I can find I can talk a lot and do say a lot, but I also don't want to waste words. So it's funny because then when I record a video, I seem to want to simplify everything, make it real nice, concise, which is good. I'm not saying anything's bad. I'm just saying it's nice, or it's interesting to just self-analyze. So I notice that I talk a lot more than I do other places when I stream, but as I said, that's a good thing. It's not bad. It's just weird. I think I know why. It's because I'm pretty good at being an observer. Like I can just observe, just like environments. I kind of like to people watch. Just say whatever's going on, but then there's not really anyone to people watch when I'm in here alone. Just with you all. Just kidding, I'm not alone, I'm with you. So this would be kind of something I could see myself tending to do. It'd be pretty easy for a conversation to be going on in chat, and I just don't make comments about it, but I just read and observe what's going on. That is very Tim-like. So just for my self-assessment, I want to keep going back through the house and see where else can I influence with Legos. Where can I put more Legos around? Because there's always room. You just have to make it. That's a rule of life, I would say. So we'll put Ninjago Gardens up there. Then I currently have a brickhead shelf, but what I've been thinking is I'm going to move the brickheads, and that's because the brickheads it's on the top of a bookcase. At the top of that bookcase is the brickheads, and there's lots of space above that space. So what I was thinking is I'll be able to move my Tower of Orthonk over there, and then that frees up space next to the Disney Castle. And then when I get Elsa's Ice Castle, I can put the Ice Castle next to the Disney Castle. And then I'll have the space above the up on that big top shelf for really tall Lego sets where I can put the Tower of Orthonk and the Daily Bugle. And then we just need to figure out a place for the Jurassic Park. I think I'll put that in my closet. No, I was going to do the Hogwarts in the closet. So the closet, extra energy. Thank you so much. And Hetfield, Hetfield. Thank you. We're running low on this. I'll have to do some restock in my granola reserves. Nuts and chocolate. Best M&M's out there. I got you expecting some. Extra energy. Nom 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 nom. Okay. I think I can speak now and not be talking with my mouth full. So I'm at least having fun thinking through where to put all the Legos, and hopefully you're getting at least enough fun hearing and me describing my plans. So what we'll need then after... So we'll free up the space, but we need to figure out a place to put the brickheads. And that's a collection I don't want to not display somewhere, because I care about the brickheads. I've spent a lot of money on the brickheads too. That's one of the collections I'm currently really working on. Oops. There we go. Now we can get back to putting this together. Okay, so thinking through plans. So that will take care of some of the big sets. So like I also have, I have so many I don't know where to put. So this one will go probably next to the rest of my medieval village. I'll make room, but then that means Radiator Springs is currently sitting there, but Radiator Springs doesn't really make sense to be there, so that's totally okay to get rid of it. So we have, make it look a little bit more thematic with having our blacksmith shop and other castle-y items. But then we also will want, let's see, I think Radiator Springs, I don't know where I can put it. So I may just pack it up and not have it displayed, which is a shame because I like the Radiator Springs. I like so many Legos. But it just seems impossible to put them everywhere. Well, and another thing is I need to start, as I said, adding more stuff to the house. So around and trying to clear space of other things to put Lego replacements. And I think there's some sets that are coming out that I can do that with more and display stuff around. I need to figure out where I want to put the Diagon Alley, because Diagon Alley is a pretty neat set, and that's when I want to kind of have a little bit more front and center. I'll probably see. I've been thinking about putting up on the shelf over there, where it's the shelf's up high, so it's a little hard to see things. But this shelf would make a little bit more sense to have Diagon Alley, because Diagon Alley, one of the best views is looking at it from its side. Like, you don't want to look at it more top down or anything. Unlike Speed Champions, you want to have a little bit more of a top down view. And then Brickheads can be to the side. Yeah. But that's kind of gotten me through my thinking. So at least the next step is fulfilled. I think I've figured it out. We'll be putting the blacksmith shop where Radiator Springs is and packing up Radiator Springs. So I'll probably just put it in a bag for later, because someday when I have my big museum, my Lego museum, I can start building all of these stuff and give them more environments and expand, because I want to make a full Radiator Springs, but the problem is I just don't happen to have room to put it all. So when I don't have the room for something, especially something that I won't have instructions for, it's just a little bit harder for me to feel motivated to build it. Ooh, I like it. I love how this looks when it has its nice finish on top. So there is the finish. Oops. There's the finished top, but we still got a few more to put on. But it does look really nice. Such as this side. Yeah, the trimming. Doing the trimming with these pieces. I'm a fan of. It's a fan favorite. Fan favorite among me, at least. Oh, and they sturdy this up a lot. They do good job. Good job at building. Good Lego work. And overall, what they did to create that work design is pretty simple. Like now looking at it, it's just it's the pattern, having these go up the top, and then just have this go across, and then just a curve piece to give it a little curviness. Overall, not too bad. Pretty simple. Okay, I missed where we put our little lantern. And I probably missed the door handle, yep. Bag 9. We can set this to the side. Oh, okay. First, let's actually attach this. So I'm gonna grab the base that we've done. So here's the base. Then we take and get to put this on top. Oh, okay. You have to see it from this angle. This angle over here is what makes it amazing. Alrighty. Huh. I like busted this piece. I think I need to go get a replacement for this. I was trying to get the camera, but I'll be back to get I gotta get the replacement. Okay. I hope this battery thing is better than this one that was broken. Apparently. I broke it. I don't know how. Esta... Wait, eats peaches. Oh, I thought you were like doing Esta peaches or something. I was confused. Maybe I've been doing too much Duolingo. I just thought I should try to see if I can fix this at all. Oh, the fact the little chair have patterns, that's cute. You've just been able to sit and admire it from that angle. So that's good. I'm glad you're able to enjoy the chairs. Because they are quite adorable. Ugh. There we go. That works. And there is another angle. So I wanted to show you putting on the top. So there's half of it. Then we gotta put the next piece on. And it just comes apart. Very easily comes on and off. With very little effort. Yeah, this is gonna be way nice when we have the full building. So let's get on to the rest of the building because I can't wait to just finish it up. Bag 9. Just sit back, chill, and I can't see the instructions from this angle. And that's a problem. I feel like I don't know if it's predicament or what, but I think I need to get a better chair. It's like I need to. It'd be nice to get a better chair for down here, building Legos. It would also be very nice to get a new work chair for editing at my desk. Because that one is just falling apart. It's like 5 years old or something. I don't know. It's old. Got it long ago and it's just been holding in. So I like chairs that just never end. They just keep going. They endure forever. Yes, copyright infringement, that's a problem. Is copyrighted by Jolly Winter. Jolly Winter, please don't take me down for copyrighting your idea. I mean, I'm going to copyright your idea. Yeah. Okay. So, just ignore that I've copyrighted it and you're okay. Because I have now claimed it as my problem. And we're not allowed to have the same problem. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hello, Deadly Apple Juice. Welcome to today. Well, hopefully someone else welcomed you to today earlier by like saying good morning or something. I don't know. But welcome to today's live stream. That's what I mean. Good welcome to the world. Oh, this is cute. It's going to have a little entrance for the up here. So, see how right here there's a stairwell? Then you will have this. And it's going to go right up through there. So that the little characters can actually go and climb up the house. Oh, and this is the chimney. I see. That makes sense. I understand now. And welcome, Mappa. Good to have you as well. We got good times. Especially the more people here. So because you're here, it's going to be better time. So thank you for joining and tuning in. Make it sound like I'm about to end, but I'm not. I'm going to finish this Lego set today. That's for sure. Little pieces. It's kind of funny. I don't feel like this Lego set is like the hardest or craziest, but it's just taken a little while, which I'm totally good with because it is $150 Lego set. So one thing that helps me feel better about how expensive a Lego set is if it takes me a longer time to build, then I kind of feel like it's more worth it because essentially you're getting more time. If there was, if you had to pay for however much time you were using. I don't know what's the best analogy. If you pay for if I was to be paying for the time, then I wouldn't be building as fast as I could. There we go. It's more like this. You pay for a buffet. So you walk into the buffet, but when you're there, it's a fixed price, single price, and you'll feel like you get the most out of your money the more you eat. So thus, I want to get the most out of my money by eating more. So essentially by spending more time building it and more time playing with it, just the more time you spend involved with that Lego set, the more you feel like it's been worth money. Yeah, I'd say that. That's my analogy. Let's see. Have you enjoyed building the set? It looks very cool and detailed. I have enjoyed it. That's been one of the nice things is I've been taking my time, taking a few days to build it. And like when I first saw it, I thought it looked so small. And we only have one more layer. It kind of is a small set, but comparatively. Just say if I had one choice to buy either this or have this, the Blacksmith, or the Winnie the Pooh set, which is comparable because they both have leaves made out of the same trees pieces. Even though this is $50 more, I feel like it's more. It's even better. It's if that's 100% awesomeness, this 150%. It's actually 200% awesomeness. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. Don't need to compare the two. But I would agree. The color palette is amazing. And I love how it's all stone at the bottom. So like it's built on a rock. And then like carved into the rock. Oh. With the upper roof portion being a little house. It's just perfect. It's quite nice. And one of the things that has been making it take longer is how much detail is in it. Like, just putting all these pieces on, that was a bit, because it was detailed. But the detailedness results in a more fantastic looking build. And that's what That did not happen with Winnie the Pooh set, though. Because there was lots of detail, but I just don't feel like it made it look that much better. Yeah, it felt overdone. That's my opinion. I should probably take and make a YouTube video now after I've had the Winnie the Pooh set for a while. I can do like an honest review of the Winnie the Pooh set, and I'll just kind of more down talk it than not. But as sometimes I start feeling like, because of how much I'll up talk a Lego set, I start feeling like, do I really? I almost start feeling like I'm giving off the impression that Lego's perfect. Like, in every single Lego set you get ever is just perfect, and you never make a bad choice. And it's kind of true. Like, overall, if you get a Lego set, you're really not steered away. And there's lots to like about the Winnie the Pooh set, so I'm not saying if you want it, like, and you get it, it's good. It's not like that bad. And can't wait to see the finished product. Me neither. So I must keep building. Build faster. But in some ways it is kind of, there's like a weird sort of refreshing. Like, it's refreshing to see a Lego set or have a Lego set that's not perfect, and not, there's things that you don't like about it, or a Lego set you don't like, because then it's the refreshing. You're like, okay, I don't have to be overhyped about everything. There's still some stuff that's subpar, but that's just me. Maybe I'm done talking about the Winnie the Pooh set for today, unless other people had questions about it. I do love the minifigures, though. That's one thing I wanted to say. But I haven't. Apparently, I don't love them enough to have displayed them somewhere, because they're kind of just hidden in the city. Yeah, not really. They're like, looking at other minifigures out there, like compared to Lord of the Rings stuff. Lord of the Rings stuff doesn't have as many unique molds, but well, of course I like the Lord of the Rings stuff better. But yeah, okay. As I said, I'm done. Slap my face to you. And I almost feel like that's what it's gonna slightly be like with Elsa's Ice Castle, because it's gonna be $200. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. It might not. So the one thing is, I love the array of Lego sets behind you. Well, thank you. A lot of them are Star Wars, and we're replacing. I want to get rid of the Winnie the Pooh set. I like how it's a good color, but I want to do something different. The better. And I have other stuff, but I've been kind of thinking we'll put the Blacksmith back there. But also I want to put it upstairs. But we'll put it behind me for a little bit. And I used to have the bonsai tree there, but I felt Baby Yoda was better fit, because he is a perfect size. So I was like, Grogu, you can stay there. And he's rocking it right there. It looks so good. And I need to fill up this whole bottom shelf down there. So there's more to do. And of course I have more sets. And it's not like I need to go out of my way to get any Legos for that. But I should just keep in mind. Oh, maybe. I wonder how the brick heads would do back there. They might do good. But I think that's a little too short. And the display stand I have doesn't really work for sitting on that type of shelf. Yeah. Something else I should probably do at some point is switch this shelf out for like a full black one or something, blue, so that it's not shiny. I don't know. Maybe the shininess is good. There's stuff to like about it being shiny and also stuff to not like. This is pretty cute. Oh. There is a little book writing spot. So you can write, the blacksmith or the blacksmith's wife can write their own little bedtime stories to tell their children. So the ink and quill, and see how you can kind of see it's red. It's not black ink. And then once upon a time. So that's pretty cool. I like the little detail. That's a fancy little bookshelf. Or a nightstand. Oh, that's kind of cool. So there's this little candle torch thing which little minifigures can hold and walk around and have light at night. Just a little nightstand. There's a lot to like about this set. One thing that I can tell and see, because I understand a decent amount of medieval history, is how much detail they spent into seeing and understanding the history of it and making it more historical and accurate. It's not it's not really a fantasy type of Lego set, but it's one of the most historic Lego sets I've ever seen. Because what else? Maybe there's the Indian stuff they used to do, or Western, which maybe, but I don't know if it was more cliche Western or more historical. Because this one has a good amount of historical stuff in it, which maybe in a liking medieval history I'm a fan of. Okay, this Lego set inspires me to go out and do some more reading and learning about the medieval days, and to find out what is correct and what would have been a little bit different. And I feel like they fancied it up a little bit, but overall I feel like you can see a lot of the accuracy and in it. This would be kind of a building that you'd find if you went into Europe and were observing the ancient, it's not really ancient, but the old stuff from the middle Ages. What does this look like to you all? Because I know what it is. I may take it out. It kind of looks a little weird. It's a good attempt for what it is supposed to be, but I don't know. It's a little meh, lackluster. Thus far, at least. Yeah, I'm gonna let you all guess to see if you can figure it out. What is this laying on the ground? I'm not giving any hints. And that is complete. The black stuff is complete. Yep, your first thought is an animal rug. And I think that is what it is bear pelt. And makes sense, like, once again, that leads pretty historical. Living in the woods, you're probably gonna, it's good if you have to hunt back in the medieval days to provide food. And it's better to use and be efficient and not wasteful. So it's good, but it doesn't even like look that good. And I would personally not have an animal rug in my house. So I think we might just take it out. Well, hello, Annie. See, something, Annie, that throws me off every time. I think, or throws me off is it seems like every time your name color changes. I don't know if you're changing it or if just Twitch does that. I don't know, but it throws me off. I'm like, I start getting used to people's colors. Be like, this color is this person's color, but it's cool. Like, don't not change your colors if you have it. But I was just saying that's kind of funny. But if I would say what it looks like a downed fairy. Downed fairy. Oh yeah, I see that. But it's just like, doesn't look that good. Like, for it being Legos, they achieve pretty good stuff normally, but this one, little meh. I'd rather just have these pieces to build something else. Well, hello, Peter.
So, the computer isn't on. I mean, it's on, but the password isn't in.
Well, I guess you waited too long.
Is there a problem? We try to do a couple.
When I go up, I can do it.
So, like, once you finish this.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm not saying anything, or else as soon as I do whatever I say, you'll.
Can't you unlock it with the iPad?
No.
What? Did you get rid of that or something?
Well, yeah. Like, it might still be there, but I don't know.
Why would it be gone? You have no reason to get rid of it.
Well, it's just I don't know if it's ever worked for that password part.
Then how have you done it so many times?
I've never done it. That's been the problem. Remember, like I said that one time, I had Dad unlock it for you? Very long ago. I don't know. But just not right now. So. But Peter, what do you think of this? What do you think it is?
Bear rug.
Bear rug. Do you think it looks that good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. So once you're finished with the bag, if you could come up and help, that would be great.
Okay. So now I can't get fairy out of my mind. I like it. That was a good. It's a good one. One, two, three, four. Probably should just unlock it for him so that I can. Once I'm done, I'll be able to use my computer to do some editing. Or else they'll say, "No, Tim, you said I could use it, so now I can use it." But when I need it, he'll be wanting to use it if I wait. So I think we'll go do that for him because I did say he could use it while I was streaming. Kids are smart like that. Exactly. So, we'll go do the thing. Okay. The bag has been done. So, I'll be back in just a bit. Here's bag 10. Oh, maybe I should let you admire this as it's... Well, I'm gone.
Whoa. It's a blacksmith set?
Yeah.
That's a cool set.
It is super nice.
It's like, it's so cool. Like, it's like the last medieval set they have. Yep. The last of them.
And we're back. Yeah, I like that. Leaving the one thing with This camera, I switched its lens out. So this lens, it's wider than the other one I've been using. But it can also go tighter. So it has more variety rather than it just being fixed. Which the other one was fixed. It looked nice, though, for the stuff it did. But I think I'm going to stick with this because then I can get a wider shot and be able to just leave or show things a little bit better. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. The tree, everything, just great. Oh, I'm gonna show you. I just saw it. Looking over. These are 2 Lego sets that came today. They were released last week, or this week, just a few days ago. So I pre-ordered them, and that's why they were able to get here faster than before. And then this one. So we got the Harry Potter chess set. This one I'm really excited for because we can play actual chess with the Harry Potter pieces. It looks pretty nifty. Really nice. And then Fox the Phoenix. And I also have a few others that are a little bit farther away. So, but those were just sitting right there. So I was like, I gotta show you all. And oh, I wanted to check. How long does it take for Lego stuff to get here? So I bought something on the 27th. Okay, it took exactly a week. So I bought something on the 27th from Lego. And it came today. So that was exactly a week later. Which, that's not too bad. Especially when I have lots of Lego sets already that I'm still working on. Even if I had 0 Lego sets, there are Lego things that I'm doing anyways. The other Lego stuff I want to build and am building. So far, I'm actually feeling like this is one of the most elaborate beds I've ever built. That makes it sound like I build real life beds. I could, but I think I'd use any of my carpentry skills, which are not that crazy, on other stuff rather than a bed. Yeah, I don't have as many carpentry. It's more like just cutting lumber stuff and being able to screw it together into a reasonable looking something, such as coops and houses, doing like construction work. Speaking of which, I don't know, I may do a little bit tonight. A little bit of stuff outside. Also may just watch a movie. Also probably will make a movie. Do a little bit of video editing. I gotta get another TikTok video up. But TikTok, the app, I've been doing pretty good on it. Just the videos I make do well. People like them. But it's been silly because TikTok is not it's not letting me upload stuff right now. So that is a little bit annoying. Like the app, it just doesn't even work. So I probably should upload it through my computer, and that would work, I'm sure. But then I just don't want to go through the reason I film the stuff on my phone is because then it's easier to upload. I don't want to go through the hassle of having to move it around. So if I'm going to have to upload it from my computer anyways, then I might as well film it on my nicer cameras. Because the videos look probably a little bit better. But I'm a person of quality. That's why even though there's some things like Pokemon and other stuff there's brick built versions of it, such as just like Legos is brick built. But I just don't get them because they're not Lego. Lego's the only good quality. And just like videos, I try to make them the best quality because I'm a guy of quality. The clothes I get, I don't get stuff just because they're expensive. I get it because it's good quality. And typically, the better quality is a little bit more expensive. But, just saying, these $3 shirt from Walmart, okay, maybe $3.50, and it's good quality. So, it doesn't have to be expensive to be good quality, and not just saying everything I get is expensive. Because one nice thing is if you're not spending a lot on other stuff, is you have more money to spend on Legos. Wait. Oh, that's the wrong piece. Get that out of there. That went flying. Could you hear it? Just go ding ding ding. Yeah, that's. Oh, how did I bust that piece? Okay, good thing it comes with extras. Oh my. You just had like a little nick in it from my prying. No! I pushed another wrong piece. Ugh, these are so hard to take off. This little quilt thing is being annoying to put together. Okay, there we go. I think we got to bed. Alrighty, everyone. Be prepared for Lego bed. Okay, the backside looks kind of dumb, but ooh, that side's nice. That's nice. That's a nice bed. Not nice for me to sleep on, though. Alrighty, one thing I've been talking about with Farmer Spence today, and I'm not going to share the exact details. I'm going to let you wait till we actually do it. But let us say we currently on YouTube, the videos that we're making, the weekly update videos weren't doing too well. The smile videos, those do pretty good. The little compilations, but all the other stuff that we've done isn't doing too well. So we thought of something pretty cool, crazy, to just make essentially more entertaining videos. And I've mentioned I was going to do documentary style, but it's not going to be documentary style. I think it's going to be something that fits with YouTube style, the way YouTube works, much better. And it's going to be a little bit, I don't know how to say it, but we'll just say it's going to be pretty focused on the chickens. And I don't know if it's going to be exactly all emotional, but it will be a little bit more like the smiles, where it's just you sit down to watch it, and it should make you smile and just be a little bit more along that entertainment rather than educational or other things like those videos. Because there's plenty of, we could be making educational farm videos, teach people, but since the way the streams kind of are worked, people come to like the chickens and animals a lot better for just understand and get to know them and have a fun time feeding the animals. So it's going to be a little bit more along those lines, just having a fun time with the animals. So be prepared for just for some awesome videos. And it's going to take, I'm just going to say it's going to be a little bit more time and harder to do. It's going to just take effort to make, but they're going to be good. So, because I don't want to give it away. That's why I'm just being vague. Don't worry, I know I'm being real vague. So you won't have to worry about it too much. Just know good stuff is coming, as I said. Be prepared for sensational news. A shining new era is tipping on nearer. And where do we feature? Just listen to teacher. On something be sorty, and you'll be rewarded for something. I'm not the greatest singer, but that's a benefit because the Twitch algorithm and analyzer is not able to understand that I am singing copyrighted songs. So because you all could not understand at all what I was humming to myself, it was Be Prepared by Mufasa in The Lion King. Yeah, it's a good thing I don't sing well, because I'm able to sing to my heart's content. And no one can know what I'm actually singing. It's good. Okay, you can't see too much, but there you go. See, look at that. Archways. Woohoo! It looks like there's a big spider in here. Okay, we're getting rid of this rug. I veto the rug. Rug, you look dumb. I'd rather have like a patterned rug or some quilt type rug, which I may do with dots, but don't need rug. Just have spider web on the ground. I'd rather have like an actual, you give me a spider web piece. But this is the nice thing about Legos. Change the pieces a bit and make a fancy rug. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. So I have those dots. I don't know if you know the Lego themed dots, but they have pieces that we could easily make a fancier rug with. So I'm not going to use the black pieces because the black, well, I guess black is kind of a fancy color, but black's not. It's not a stunning. It's not stunning. It's fancy, just not stunning. But as I was saying, nice thing about Legos, if you don't like something about your set, just take it apart and you don't have to include it. No one's forcing you. You bought the Legos to do what you want to do. Oh, yeah, that looks better. Put these in the parts bin. Beautiful. So now that monstrosity's out of the way, we can feel more creative and free. So, yeah, I'll have to go upstairs, but I'll see how I feel about doing it. I don't feel like doing it right now. The creativity juices are not flowing within me, so I would not create that great of a rug at this current moment of time. My juices are only creative enough to know I don't want what I currently have. Don't want that rug in there. I am so excited for this roof, though. The pieces, they used all of these little triangle square pieces, and I think I heard that they were a piece that came out with Nexonites. Nexonites, yeah. Which was their last medieval thing, which is only a couple of years ago. So, but they didn't have Harry Potter back then. So yeah, I think Lego kind of always has a certain... They try to have a space, some sort of space or medieval. So currently their medieval, essentially their medieval castle things, is all the Harry Potter stuff. So that's why I've been getting the Harry Potter, is because that's the current Lego castle. Oh, I missed something though. Where would have this gone? Oh, the bed's supposed to look even fancier than it currently does. I just totally missed that. Okay. It's just that little piece that goes on the bed. That's how I missed it. Okay. There we go. That looks much better. I don't know if you can see the end of the bed too well. So this little dot in the center of the bed was missing. So that's what I added and replaced. So there's not too much to bag 11. But it is a necessary step. If we were just to skip it, then we'd be in trouble. So we see that's kind of in life as general. Just if you skip out on the small stuff, even though it may be small, it doesn't mean it's not necessary. Well, hello, love me some trees. Welcome, welcome to more building of our blacksmith shop, medieval blacksmith shop. We are hoping and striving for finishing this up today. I wonder how many hours it's taken us to build this. It's been a while. It's a big set, bigger than I was expecting. But as I said, it's a good thing. We want sets to be big. This should take us like half the time. How much do we have left? So we're on this roof piece. We've done... There we go. This is better. So we've done this. This is half of it. And all we have is this top floor, which is just the roof. And it does have this bedroom inside. So like we got a bed and a quilt station, chest. So there's a little bit to the bedroom. But now we just put the roof onto the bedroom, and that's going to be it. It will be done after that. But even though it's that close, there's still the 2 bags left in there in this bag that we just started. So essentially there's 3 bags. But I think we'll get through this one relatively quickly, because it's a smaller one. And we're just seeing the good color palette continue. This has an amazing color palette. When I go to the Lego store, I need to keep an eye out for the colors that they're using in this, in the pick-a-brick wall, and just get lots of those type of pieces so that I can just build more of Middle-earth. Okay, these we got 2 to build. So each step we must do twice. That muted mint green is the best. Yes, I agree. There was a bucket at the Lego store. They had that available at the Pick-a-Brick for just 2x1s, so just little plates, 2x1 plates. And I got like a full cup of that. I got as many as I could. Yeah, like a reasonable price. I could have bought the whole store out, sure, but I didn't get that many. But I got a lot. They have been so useful, so useful. And I'm always drawn to that color when I see it at the Pick-a-Brick in general. Any piece. It's like, I don't know what I'd use the piece for, but I get it. Let's see. Lego store near my place won't be open for at least another 2 weeks. No! Why? That's sad. That's disappointing. I need to go. I kind of want to go to the Lego store. Or I wanted to go to the Lego store this month, because there's currently a little promotion where if you buy like $80 of Ninjago stuff, you can get the new Ninjago brickhead for only $10. So I wanted to do that because I also thought the Ninjago was an exclusive character that you wouldn't been able to get anywhere else. But I found out it's coming out at the beginning of July. Let's see. Love Me Some Trees says lockdown has been going on for almost 2 months. Oof. So then, does that mean the Lego store has been closed for those 2 months? Because if so, that is something to be devastated about. Yes, it does. Oh. Yeah, that's sad. I don't know. All the malls did lock down for a little bit where they were shut down, but I wasn't going to the Lego store during that time and been able to manage. I buy most my Legos from the Lego store online, lego.com, because it's just nice because it works out well for me where I'm at. But it's still such a fun time. Whenever I can go to the Lego store, I always want to go. I even tell if I'm with anyone, whoever I'm with, I say if we're near the Lego store, I'll say, "Hey, you want to just go check out the Lego store?" And they're like, "Ah, Tim, why?" It's like, we were just there last week, but normally stuff doesn't change, but it's still super cool to go. So I hope you get to have a fun time when it does open back up, because it will. They just don't understand the greatness of the Lego store. I know, they don't. It's like, come on, guys. It's basically the happiest place on earth. There's Disneyland and the Lego store, and I guess I haven't gone to Legoland. I actually haven't gone to Disneyland, but that's what they say. But the Lego store may one up it. Who knows? I'm hoping to take a trip to Legoland and Disneyland at some point, just to get to explore them. But we'll have to save. I'll have to save for that and plan. Oh, those are beautiful. Look at these. And then somehow these just rest on here? Apparently. Okay, no, so they rest, and then we're going to use these to click it in. That works. Wow. Yeah, that bag was a really simple bag. It added very little amount to this, but it was good. A lot of small pieces, so that was nice. Okay, the 2 bags left are the... Oh, wait. There's not 2 bags left. There's 3. So we have a lot. How many more bags? At least 2 of the bags left. Each one is a side. So we got the 2 sides. And look at all these little shield pieces we got. We have so many. Just start playing hide and go seek with that piece in these piles. Wait, this all goes underneath? Okay. That works. Oh, this is the roof piece. This is a pretty intense roof piece. I don't think I've ever built a roof piece that's as crazy as this. Oh, one thing I think I was saying the last stream, but I didn't really end up saying much about it, is I'm not going to buy the Daily Bugle yet because they have another one of those little Lego competitions. So I gotta do the competition. What it is you gotta make a picture, either drawn or take a picture of a comic book cover using Lego guys, basically, for the thing. And it's supposed to be a Spider-Man comic book cover. You know, I should do something that I would feel comfortable enough. This is how my strategy for winning. Because, you know, life's all about winning. Just kidding. There's more to winning. There's losing and learning and winning. There's winning, losing, or there's not losing, there's learning. I don't know, something like that. But what I should do, this is just kind of for my self-reflection, I'm thinking, is do something that I would feel comfortable. I'd be like, I would actually submit this to Marvel to be a real life. Not saying like I would, but something that I feel comfortable enough submitting as what could be a Marvel comic book cover. Yeah, I like that idea because that just inspires me to inspires greatness within myself. Because the last one or last two I've done, I've been a little bit like, oh, I'll just do it and hope it goes well. I wasn't totally expecting anything crazy. But I was like, I don't know if I'd even choose mine myself. There was other great ones that were just so good that I was thinking, you know, that's the one, that's the winner. And it's like I was happy I didn't win because there were those ones that were really good. So what could I do? That'd be just so good. I kind of just have to put myself in being the Marvel. I'm just the artist for the for the next comic book. But they're saying this one we're gonna take a picture. You can use real life photography to create. But maybe I should draw. I'm good at drawing, just I'm not as good at drawing as the Marvel artist, so as I've been trying to, I was just telling myself, if I'm trying to be like the Marvel artist and do it to that quality, I don't know if I can. I should do it. This would be cool. So what's my idea? I have one Spider-Man minifigure. Oh, I wonder if I'm allowed to use Iron Man too. Because the one I only have the Spider-Man when it's the suit given to him by Iron Man. So I don't think that's exactly what they're looking for, but if it's super good, it doesn't really matter, I would say. So I just need to make something like the tedding. What would it be? Kind of something that's taken place more the time era of the after the Infinity War. Could do that. They said something like it would be cool to see other characters like the Green Goblin and they start naming these other classic Spider-Man characters. A little less just Marvel MCU characters. But I think having that little bit of difference would actually be good and helpful. So if I don't just follow what everyone else is doing and follow the Spider-Man, do just Spider-Man comics themselves, kind of branch into the Marvel MCU, that may be helpful. Just might. Like, what even would I do if I was hired to on the actual Marvel team? I was a Marvel artist. See, maybe I can do some good photography stuff. It's just I need to simplify. Sometimes my Lego photography that I do, it gets a little bit too complicated. That it's when you sit and study and observe it, you're like, wow, that's amazing. But just at a quick glance, it's not that stunning. So I should do maybe something that's a little bit more stunning and simplistic. That's just like, wow, how did they get that? That's what I need to do. So how do I amaze myself so much so like that? I don't know. It's a hard challenge. Hard challenge to do. Like, what would be the type of picture that they'd use? If I was doing a photo shoot of Spider-Man, what would I want him to be doing? Oh, that's a good way to think. If I had Spider-Man here with me today, and it's like, hey, man, I gotta get a photo of you to add to to be the comic book cover. What would I have him do? And I just need to do that in Legos. Ooh. I feel like when I think of Spider-Man, I think of it as classic, like go hanging upside down with the web done like that, done in his like leg pose. I don't know how to show it. I'm not gonna show you, but hanging upside down. So maybe, and that one thing is, as I've been thinking, I'm like, oh, I've thought of it before, but then it's like I just don't know how to do that with Legos. But that's why I should do it. Because if I'm able to do that and achieve it, then that would be amazing. They say just put this right there. Oh, it does kind of just rest on. Wow. Huh. Okay. Wow. That age lip is amazing. Just pops off and just slides right in. Wow. 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 This is just magnificent. Alrighty, now where would I have Spider-Man be? I'm feeling like I'd have him be in the middle of an alleyway, maybe. My favorite Spider-Man quote, which isn't Spider-Man's, but I think it's his uncle, is with great power comes great responsibility. That's a good one. But I don't want to do any text or anything. I want to do just a picture. It's been fun just thinking about what I could do for my Legos ideas. Would be nice to win, but so far I haven't won anything. On Lego. I even did a competition when I was a little kid. They were doing Lord of the Rings ones, and I did some Lord of the Rings sets and built those, but I didn't win that either. But it was so fun being a part of it. I'm glad and happy that Lego does their little competition things. It got me so excited when I was young, and still gets me excited. So that's good and perfect. It helps people's creativity, and that's what Lego's all about, is helping people's creativity. What, they're really putting a little fire in this? Or, oh, it's going to be open on the other side. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Thought it was going to be sealed. I was like, whoo, that's crazy. Doing inside detail work that no one's ever going to see. Let's see. Expected stores. I wonder if the Lego store by me is open. Well, about 40 minutes away, I think. 40 minutes away. I think that's better than where mine is. There's a little bit of a drive. But when you live on a farm, it kind of seems like everything is a little bit of a drive. So, one of the joys of being a farmer. Alright, my fingers are starting to hurt a little bit. I would want to just wrap up, but I just having too much fun. And I just want to finish it. This is crazy set. It's one that's taking longer to build than I was expecting, but as I said earlier, it's a good thing. Love me some trees. Thank you for the water. I do need some of that. And I need some stretching. Let's get that going. Whoa, that's kind of an epic angle. This. There's just me on the side. It looks kind of dumb, but kind of good too. Good old stretching. Ah, good water. Good water. So there were the Lego Advent calendars, which I've been a fan of and loved ever since I was little. And they had a little bit of release photos that I saw. And I'm thinking this year, the one that I'm going to get is probably the Harry Potter and Marvel. Those ones are for sure. I don't think I'll get the city this year. I liked the city, but I'm just not thinking that city won't be it. And I might, and I won't do the Friends. Even though the Friends theme is cool. I like it. But just not my full style. I can't get everything. So you have to be selective. And because I think there's going to be some Mandalorian stuff in the Star Wars ones, I think I'm going to do the Star Wars as well. So I'll do those 3. So I won't do City. I enjoyed the City this last year. It was really good. One of my favorites. But just the little pictures of it, I don't know if I'll do it. Oh, I don't think this side's really meant to be taken out. Because the fireplace kind of locks it in place. It does. Okay, the fireplace is meant to lock it in place. So we can't remove this side anymore. So it only is supposed to open up on that one side. Wait, let's see. Love me some trees. The closest one for me is downtown, and I need on the bus to get there and I'd rather not do that during a pandemic, even if it's open. Totally understandable. I can agree with that. I did have my hydrate. I guess you missed it. I'd hydrate again, just for you. Because I did. I did. But my throat's been dry lately, so I need to drink all the water I can. So it's not a bad thing. Oh yes, I got some backup. I not alone in this. Be on the water team. Thank you, Tim. Oh, for sure. For sure. I'm more inclined to do extra hydrates if you missed it. When you aren't spamming the hydrate. You use it responsibly. I like that. Yes, plus hydrating is healthy. I do agree with you right there. Healthiest thing you can ever do. Well, not the healthiest. There's many healthy things. Just watch these come together. We just slide, just the pieces be placed. All this roof tiling. That's where all the piece count comes in. How many pieces are in this set? Let me see. Oh, we still have to build the carriage. Wow. There are 2,100 pieces. That makes sense why it's taken us a while. There's a lot of pieces. This is just as many pieces, not just as many, but there's just as many there's half as many pieces in this set as there are in, no, it's not that one. The Hogwarts Castle has 6,000. Well, thank you, Husky Swim. Thank you, Husky Swim. I don't know if I try to, but it's cool. I'm good with that. Yeah, what's that had 4,000 pieces? I'm pretty sure. No, Hogwarts Castle may have. The Disney Castle had 4,000. That's what it was. So this has half as many as the Disney Castle, which honestly makes sense because it was half the price. So that works. And I think we're building this faster than we were building the Disney Castle. All right, one thing that's gonna make that's making this faster is the stickers are not here. We don't have any stickers to place, which I do like. The piano and the Lambo had about 4K. I don't know what you mean by the piano and the Lambo had about 4K. Because are you saying I should get the Lego piano set and the Lego Lamborghini set and then make 4K videos of it? That's at least what I came to my mind. Let's see. Sorry, number of pieces. Oh yeah. Yeah, they've had about 4,000. Okay. You see, that's where I was like, what's these? I sometimes I get lost. So just bear with me during my looseness. So yeah, 4,000. I plan on getting the piano set, so that one will be quite fun. Random question, but do you lime math, Tim? Do I lime math? I'm trying to see if there's an interpretation that has to be taken in here. Lime math. Do I like math? That's probably what it is. I'm going to go with like. Okay, there we go. Hey, just saying, I figured it out. I figured it out before the correction. Sorry, I'm not like trying to insult anyone. Just say, making just my. Sometimes I'm bad at my decipherization. But math was one of my favorite subjects in school because you can know for sure if you're going to get something right. And overall, I've enjoyed math more than reading and writing. But the funny thing is lately, ever since I've been out of school, out of high school, I've enjoyed reading. At least I enjoy reading on my own more and writing on my own more than I ever did in school. Oops. It's kind of cute how there's all this moss on it, just slowly degrading. It's an old-fashioned, or an old house. I love math. I work for a math professor. That's pretty legit. That's awesome. So I guess I don't like math probably not as much as you. Another thing that kind of broke me in math is I loved math. I've my whole life in school and doing all that. But then I took calculus, and you probably like calculus. It's so good. But I did take calculus, and after taking that, during taking that, I was just, the math started just flying over my head. I was just not understanding it. I'd spend so much time on homework, other things. I think I was probably just too busy with other stuff in my life to spend all the time learning how to do calculus. But yeah, it didn't make sense to me. I was not able to grasp the concepts of calculus. I wish I learned it better than I did. Calculus, it just doesn't click for some. Yeah, and it was kind of annoying. I was in the class with just a bunch of people. They're all just, oh, it makes sense, easy, just keep going. And then the teacher just keeps going, and I'm just like lost. And then I'll go after class, say, okay, how do I do this again? And then he tells me, I'm like, okay, I got it. Go sit down to start doing the work, and I'm like, oh, okay, I don't got it. Because even I thought I had it, and then didn't. So, yeah. Stretch! Oh, can you hear that? Stretching. Ugh. We're back. Bye. We're back. And that's me and mechanics. See, I haven't done too much mechanics, but I feel like I'd understand it pretty well just based upon my Lego building and engineering. And I've always had a little bit of a knack for understanding 3D areas, like 3D design softwares, or like I can grasp that edge. And I've done Lego mechanics, but man, I'm just saying toys, essentially. I've done mechanics and toys, so I haven't done too much beyond that. So I don't have too much I can say if I'm good or not. Let's see. Yeah, I can visualize 3D, but it took me longer than the semester to understand the class. That's nice, though. I'm glad I got the understanding and it works. I'm glad. That's good. But sometimes there's the concepts it takes forever to understand. But overall, I feel like I grasp things and understand stuff pretty simply, or pretty quickly. But one of the problems is I can probably have a slight weakness for thinking I understand something. So listening intently, I don't daydream, but maybe I don't understand something, but I think I do. So then I just try to make up that I understand it when I go to that working. Go to apply it. So that's probably what's happening in calculus, is I didn't truly understand it enough to actually understand it. I don't know if that made sense though, what I was trying to say. It might have. It might have not. Bada bing, bada boom. Got our roof clicked together and nice, good, even slope. Bring it over here. And then it just slides, pops in right there. Wow. Oh, this is a nice looking roof. Alrighty. Time to show off. Roof time. Yeah, just look at this roof. I've never seen one as amazing as this. It looks better in real life than I ever thought or saw anyone give a video of. And honestly, I'm saying right now, the video that you're all seeing is quite good. It's comparable to real life. But other pictures I've seen, not as much. So you're lucky right now with this angle of and camera that you're able to see. It's nice. Oh, I'll just put that to there. We intrigued Edward so much that he had to come and see this for himself with his very own eyes.
Just cool. I didn't realize you're building. Wow, you're like almost done.
Yeah, it's taken a while. It's taken me longer than I thought, but this one's been a fun one to build. So, like, it's cool. It's a good thing it's taken a while.
Because it's been so fun.
Yeah.
You seem like a pretty unique piece, which, like...
They only came out 2017.
Like,
so.
That is kind of the thought I've had, like, a bunch, but... Like, actually seeing them in real life, they seem even more of a unique piece than they do in the videos and whatnot.
Yeah. Love me some cheese, says Tim's flexing his setup. You might be wrong, but you also very well might be right. Okay, I'm now flexing myself. Wait, oh, look at that. We don't need double cam on me. So, time. Here, you want to be cameraman and just hold it up just a little. Just so we can put the lid on the house. That's what a roof is called. It's the lid.
Why didn't you just use the other cam?
Which cam?
That one?
So I gotta have it be sitting down. Maybe it's putting it on backward. No, that would work. There we go.
Okay. Just because this is way more shaky than it would be if I was A, using two hands, or B, you were using the other camera. But that's nice. So what's the other bag?
So that's the carriage thing.
Oh.
This building looks more amazing than I thought it would in real life. It's
Well, that's
incredible.
a pretty nice sword it has there.
Yeah, the sword mold is amazing. Here, let's take a look at the sword, too. Like, I'm gonna have to probably steal this and give it to one of my Lord of the Rings characters. Come on, focus on the sword. And we all are like, it's done, but we have one more step to do. So we're, oh, it's even tall enough that it hits into the camera. That's when we know it's a substantial thing, is when it's hitting into this front camera.
Yeah, because front camera is not low enough.
I just don't want to drop it. This is nice. You're definitely, yeah, I think this one, I was going to take it upstairs and put it with all the Lord of the Rings medieval stuff.
Yeah, I can see why you didn't use that camera. It's not low enough.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, but...
But I think we are going to replace... oh, dinky little Winnie the Pooh house. We're going to... This is so much cooler. This is one I would get a second of, just so I can have the pieces to make my own building, or even make a second one just... And I'd probably style it a little bit differently. Just replace, like, the medieval... Or not medieval, the blacksmith area. Replace the blacksmith area and the sign with like a store, a bread shop or whatever, and just start making a medieval village. That would be
medieval
so
village,
cool.
But they all look
just
it's like that.
It's the olden day cookie cutter houses. All right. Love me some trees. You would flex the setup as well. Well, thank you. That's complimenting the setup.
Yeah, I'll help you. I'll be in the camera. Yeah. This is a pretty nice horse, too.
Yeah.
Like, it's basically the same as the Lord of the Rings horses, but...
I think it's the same molding.
Yeah, but it's just different color.
Yeah, it's a new color. That's
stuff.
For the colors and pieces they use in this set, I That's another reason I should get a second. I honestly should just... I'm adding it to my
These
Lego wish
pants
list. So yeah, it's...
are not different than
They're
each
all
other.
the same. Just the guy has the bigger shoulder piece.
Yeah. So,
Guy has gray hair as well.
well,
He's an old man. He's not a guy. Guys aren't... Or you can give him the helmet.
I could, but I'm gonna give him.
Yeah,
this
after building this is...
gray hair. Well, this gray hair looks kind of not my favorite look of hairstyle.
Alright.
Just
Let's show
personally.
off the knights in shining armor.
Got to give
Where
them
did-
their armor.
What city is the pouncing pony in Lord of the Rings? The little town is called...
Riverton?
Oh...
Oh, it's not called Riverton. I don't know. Oh, I need to adjust her legs. Since she's standing straight up instead of trying to bend over into a toe touch thingy. There we go.
Yeah, that's nice.
And now you see him. Again. Yeah, these are kind of interesting looking people, but
I'd say
Kinda
they're pretty
cool.
nice. I think they're essentially just slightly upgraded. Falcon Knights, something. It's a classic knight theme, so they have the armor of what one of the classic
yeah.
used to be. So
Here
it's
we
kind of
can
a good
put them
throwback.
together. Oh, I guess it's no longer on that camera, so it doesn't
Bree,
really
yes,
matter.
it's Bree. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
How does love me some
Prancing
trees.
Pony and Bree.
And
Ah,
Bree.
that's right.
So I really want to make Bree. Like that would be nice. Good.
You
Little,
know that one guy, the Brotherhood Workshop?
Yeah.
He made his thing of Rohan,
Yeah.
and it was super cool.
Yeah, that one.
That was just Lake Town.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I saw some of the behind the scenes where you used some of it.
It was Lake Town and some other stuff. And then he also just used an image of somebody else's making some of the stuff.
Yeah. So I think I saw the behind the scenes that you're talking about.
Yeah. Any of you who haven't checked out Brotherhood Workshop, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's the best Lego animator I've seen.
See, we're
Or I
giving
guess
him
it's
some
Not
promotion.
he, it's more like a they, right? Brotherhood, or is it just him that he calls himself
It's
the Brotherhood?
him.
Okay. Wasn't sure if it was like him and his brother who were the Brotherhood. Oh, and thank you, Hawkswim, for following. I
So this goes just like this, right? This is,
didn't see that earlier, but now I did. So thank you so much.
This is how you do the horse stuff, right?
It's on top.
It goes on top.
Usually.
Okay. I had that thought, like maybe it goes on top, but I don't know. Should just skip ahead in the instructions and see.
Could.
So
So
that feels like a little bit too high.
also redeemed hydrate. Yeah, so I saw that they redeemed the hydrate. So I did get that hydrate. I just didn't see that they followed. Because I have to physically see it. I don't have a notification bell ring or anything set up. Which is probably you could say the biggest flaw. Or it's also maybe a benefit. I don't know. Probably not considered benefit. Oh, stretch. Okay. Cool. Edward did a stretch for me. He just cracked his neck. Not like in the bad sort of way.
But. I'm gonna get a step ahead of you.
What? It doesn't say put the wheel. Oh, it does say put the... You did it.
I'm just going to assume this goes on here.
Like, this wasn't the most... I'm going to say... one thing I will say about this set is it wasn't the most fun set to build.
I assume I put that on the right place. Yeah, I did.
But it was fun. It was fun. But it's just the end is amazing. That's what I love. Is this one of the coolest looking sets I've ever had or seen?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You just
It's up there. On a scale of Millennium Falcon to worse or better, is it?
wait.
Where does it?
Worse or better than building? Or
Yeah. Was it more
I'd-
fun or less fun than the Millennium Falcon?
I felt like there were a few more discoveries. Even though, no, I don't know. I'd say it would probably slightly better.
Okay, I assumed as much because
It'd be better. The Millennium Falcon was
you
kind of dumb.
said you just didn't really like the Millennium Falcon.
It looks cool on the outside, but everything else was kind of lame-o.
What about the Hogwarts castle up there?
That's just all around amazing. It's been the best set I've ever built. Took me like a month of building on my own, but best set.
See, I knew it would go down because it was too high. If
Okay.
It was up above.
Yeah, it is. It looks weird for him to be running without moving his legs or anything. Is there anything else we have to do? Let's see. Because they, I think, are good. No. Oh, you built.
Look, this is the prancing pony.
It is the prancing pony that has. Let's see how well this prancing pony does at prancing.
We go like this.
It's the prancing pony!
That would be such a not smooth ride if that was your ride. It's like, it looks kind of good when just the horse is in frame. But after that, you're just like, oh, their wheels are going like way up.
But see, this looks kind of weird. Just the horse moving all by himself. It's like, what? Just a statue horse. Woo!
Oh.
Just the carriage goes by.
And this is how cars were invented.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. There are a few things I said. Love me some trees. I'm so tired. Well, I mean, I'm not tired. I mean, I kind of am. I'm tired. I need to go rest now. Opinions on Lave Rouge's legs.
You can put.
Who's
Look, they have a
Lavrouge?
lightsaber handle.
Oh, that was probably. They're supposed to build like some armory that I did not put together in. Lave Rouge. I'll be able to answer Lave Rouge when I know what Lave Rouge is. What would lavender? The lavender roux. Okay, the Lave Rouge legs. Oh, I saw a clip, and I may have been.
It was just you skipped the page with building the guys.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Making
so
that legit spear. Okay, the lavender
This is
rooster.
the
I know what you're
spear.
talking about. There, you can show it if you want.
I'll do that. So it has the little
Legit
lightsaber-ish thing, and then it's more like one of those axe spear things. I can't remember what they're called right now.
Yeah.
But anyways, so that can be his weapon.
So this is going to be a bit of an interesting video to edit together because I want to just edit. This is one I definitely want to edit the stream all down to a video. But Lavender Rooster's legs. I think the clip was clipped by you that I was seeing this week, where the clip was titled something like his long legs or whatever. And as I watched it, I was like, yeah, he's got some long legs. So he's cute though. I think he's growing. He's in his awkward teen years. But overall, he's good. So let's end it up. We are going to see you all later. Ho ho. Thank you everyone for joining today and building. Well, it's actually been many days. Oh, so funny. Hello. Did you just come? We're actually just wrapping up. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for the cheer. and
Oh,
we
my,
finished. You do get to see our finished product. This is the best time of a stream is when we get to take a look inside a
There you go.
book.
Yeah,
Inside
I'm
this
just gonna
fairy
put
tale.
that
It's
down.
okay. Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's the most lackluster part of the set.
This building. It's amazing. I want to live in this house. I want to live in a house that looks like this. We should do it. So, thank
Maybe
you.
More room.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more room.
Like, just increase the model to the dimensions of an actual house, and then maybe make it a little bigger. I don't know.
And you can take take it all apart. It's super good.
The times you know Legos are good is when you can take them all apart without worrying about wrecking.
That is kind of true.
Honestly, if they remade the Tower of Orthonk, but where it could come apart, that would be cool.
So this roof piece
They
comes
should
off.
do that.
They should. Yeah, Edward, you want to help me make the Eye of Sauron?
That could be fun.
So it's
Yeah,
like
make
the
it so it
modular
can
building.
come off, just like that
This.
style of coming off. The Tower of Orthonk. That would be.
That would be super.
Because then
nice.
they could do it like all the way around, like these.
We could do that ourselves. Just probably get a second Tower of Orthonk.
Yeah.
Okay, on the lineup. There's a lot.
That would be a $300 endeavor, plus getting like the smooth pieces to be able to do it and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Overall, this is my favorite set so far. Well, it's among the favorite. There's others to like, but it's up there.
As you just said a little bit earlier, your favorite set is the
Hogwarts Castle is overall it's the best looking and enjoyable to build. But this one, so good. But overall, thank you all for joining, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.